Hi, this is comedian Courtney Cronin-Dold, and you are listening to Shout It Out Loudcast with Tom and Zeus. These guys are hilarious. They make me laugh so hard. I could listen to them talk about Kiss and Chris Jericho for hours. And they can go long, and it's good, like, the whole time. You're never, like, bored or looking at the ceiling or like, are you almost done? Hurry up. I can't breathe. Get off my hair. You're just into it because it's that good.
And reports tonight on how destruction is impacting the campus community.
Names of O'Hara Hall, Skid Row, T-Zone, Banff.
Badass motherfuckers.
Soft, sit on my face.
Drinking like fucking ass pre-gaming, as we call it. What is this dorm damage bill on our tuition statement?
Dorm damage?
Well, we only broke like 3 chairs and 4 desks this month.
Is that a positive thing? Bam! That's right. We're back with another episode of Dorm Damage, the show where anything and everything is on the table and the table gets smashed. We're at episode 64 and something a little different. Who knows? Maybe becoming a recurring theme. I don't know yet, Zeus, but what are we doing now?
So we've both been noticing Pearl Jam's on tour, and it's one of our favorite bands. And what's so amazing about them, again, everything has to go back to Kiss. They're doing about 25 songs set list, and every night is a different set list.
Yeah, they're always mixing it up, throwing in different things, encores, covers, something
songs.
unique.
Yeah, songs that you would think would never not be in their set list are just not on their set list some nights.
Yeah. But that's what makes Pearl Jam's always been like that. Always. Even when they only had like 2 albums, their set lists were like that. So.
They do like 15 different covers of different stuff.
Yep.
So we thought, why don't we do this? Pearl Jam's got a great discography. Let's do our set list basically on the tour of Dark Matter we're starting, which is going on this summer. So if we go to see them, what would we want to see on our set list, right?
Yep.
25 fucking songs. All right, Tom, number 1, what would you open up with?
All right. So normally I wouldn't open up with this, but they opened up with this back when we saw them on the self-titled album, also known as the Avocado album cover. They opened up with this and I was blown away because I'm like, usually you used to like Kiss open up with Detroit Rock City or something that gets the crowd going, but they did it and I loved it because Pearl Jam is not Kiss. They're not Metallica. It's different. They open up with Release, and that's what I'm going to open up with.
I thought you were going to say Oceans.
No,
they've done that.
They've done that too
on the Unplugged album.
Yep, I'm going to do Release.
I'm going to try to get the crowd a little bit more into it.
Go ahead.
Up. I'm taking, I think, the obvious for me, and it's just even flow.
Okay.
Imagine the lights going out there. And
I agree. And the reason why Release, when it starts off, you're like, what the hell's going on? But by the end of the song, when the entire stadium is singing along, that's when everybody gets amped up. Yeah. So that's why so everybody's amped up after that. And then my second song, we go right into one of the most upbeat, kick-ass songs off of Verses, and that is Go at number 2. Yep.
Dude, this is going to be fun because we're not going to have even close to the same set list.
Oh, no, it's going to be way different. And that's the thing. Like, if this was Kiss, it'd be like, oh, yeah, they're going to open up with Detroit Rock City. Oh, yeah,
they're going to go King of Nighttime World, then they're going to go to Deuce, and then they're going to go to Do You Love? Yeah, I get it.
Yep.
All right. So number 2 for me, I'm going with a little bit off the beaten path. I'm going to go with I Am Mine as number 2.
Ah, okay. Nice.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that's the thing about
this. That's off of Riot Act.
Yeah.
The maligned Riot Act, 2002.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's that's a big meh of an album. Ugh.
There's a few like that, but that's all right.
All right. My third song, I'm going to go with something off of the brand new album, Dark Matter, which is absolutely spectacular. One of my favorite Pearl Jam's album. The more I listen to it, and might be my favorite song. I mean, again, they don't just play the hits. They don't just play the radio releases. So they could add this to the set list, and that is Got to Give from the new album. I absolutely love it. Might be my favorite song, or maybe another one on my set list is my favorite song. I'm not sure.
Well, we didn't get the same song, but we did get the same idea.
Okay.
My 3 is going off the new album, and I went Waiting for Stevie Flight.
Yeah. That's such a great song. It's the new album
on that.
The new album is just so good.
The guitar on that is it's phenomenal.
Is Eddie's voice. He's really singing. He's not doing like the mumbling. He's singing. Yeah, he's singing on the album. All right, so now we're at number 4, and let's kick off something from the original album, the opening track off of 10. I'm going with Once.
So we have somewhat the same ideas.
Exactly.
But we're switching it around. I went back to the same.
Yeah, the flow,
I went to the original.
Flow of the set list, yeah.
Yeah, I went to Porch, though.
Ah, okay. There you go.
Give some of the crowd something familiar that they can jump up and go nuts to.
Yep. Yeah, this is the part of the set list now. You had Release, you had Go, you had something off the new album. Now let's get settled into some familiarity. Number 5, I'm going with Animal. So another one off of Versus.
I'm sorry. Their earlier albums are better. So
of course they are.
It's going to be top heavy a little bit, but
it's going to be top heavy. Yeah.
I'm going to go back, and I'm going to go number 5 for me is Given to Fly.
Oh, well, guess what? That's my number 6.
Well, Given to Fly from that touring band DVD. I used to watch it all the time with Jimmy, and he'd always say, wait, dude, we're going to have this fat chick over here. She's going to sign language the song, my lyrics. What the fuck was that? Why do you have a person signing the words to the song to the crowd?
Because that was when Eddie, and he's still kind of like, that's when he was like the edgy, oh, look at me. I'm like such a worldly guy. Like
there's some chanting going on over there. Dude, get the mic, sing the songs, no conversation. You are terrible. You are not. He's the opposite of Paul Stanley.
Oh, yeah. This is the guy that put on a fucking George Bush mask. Wait. Our next song is Bush Leaguer. No, it ain't. But Given to Fly, that was your 5. That's my 6 off the super underrated and super awesome Yield album.
Oh, fantastic.
Yep.
I'm going to slow it down.
Okay.
I am going to go to Just Breathe off of Backspacer.
Dude. Such a beautiful, awesome song. Great.
Yeah, just
great
change
pick.
The mood up a little bit.
Yeah, that's a great one. Yeah, I'll change the mood up in a little bit, but not quite yet. I'm going to pick my first song off of Vitalogy, and that's Not For You. And Vitalogy is an album that a lot of people think about all the shit that's, Bugs and Foxy Mama, but that album is, if you listen to that album like in order, it's just like fucking, it's amazing. It's amazing album.
We got 8 great songs. Wait, let's throw this song called Bugs in there. Why? It's fucking terrible.
Because I have an accordion. That's why.
Because fuck them. That's why.
Exactly. Yep.
Dude, who told you that's a good idea? Like, that's what I want to know.
Yeah.
Just horrendous.
Settle down, Edward.
Number 7 for me. I think this is one of your favorites, and that is State of Love and Trust.
Oh, you're putting that kind of a little early. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Love it. Always love it. Yep. Can't believe that was recorded during like the 10 sessions and it didn't even make it.
Yeah, we don't need that.
We don't need this. It's one of our greatest songs, but we'll just throw it on singles.
No, but we do need to put in this song, Dirty Frank.
That didn't make the album either.
I know. That song's horrible.
That's a great... that's a Dirty Frank. A Dirty Frank. Dude, there were so many like session songs. Remember like...
Crazy Mary?
Oh, God, Crazy Mary. No, remember like Footsteps? That was another great one.
Bring her down.
Oh, terrible, terrible song. So I'm going to kind of slow it down. Well, this song is long. It starts off slow and then it builds and builds and builds. And that is off No Code. And I'm going with Present Tense.
Always like you're doing any tense.
Yeah, I don't think you're doing any. I love this song. I love how it starts off and then it just builds and builds and builds.
That is the most alternative album they've ever done.
Oh yeah, it's
very, very different.
It's a good album. You just got to be patient with it. It's definitely not, it's not very user friendly at first listen.
It completely changed from the first 3 albums.
Oh yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Yep.
All right. So number 8 for me, and this is a fun song, and that is Smile.
Oh, another one off of No Code. Okay.
Yep.
That is a great song. Smile. There's a lot of good songs on that.
Yep.
I mean, I think a lot of those albums have aged well. When we bought these albums, we're expecting certain things. So we're like, this is okay.
Yep.
Or as Frank Costanza would say, this is not my kind of guy. All right. Number 9. This is fighting this is fighting for the title of best song off of the new album, Dark Matter. I'm going back to Dark Matter, and that is Wreckage. Oh, such a beautiful, awesome song. I love it.
All right.
Is this the man who wrecked the buffet at the Harrow Club?
So stupid. I know exactly. I was waiting if that song title came up there, if you would go there.
Of course, and you knew what I did. Yeah. All right.
Well, I am putting this song in so Tom can go, I'm going to the fucking bathroom. I'm out of here.
Well, let's see.
It's called Bush League.
You're really putting that in your set list.
I like it.
Why? Because you like the mask, or because you like when he says "born on hit a what do you say?"
I love that. It's like it's kind of like I can't explain it. It's just eerie and moody and I just like the vocal melody that he does in it.
Would he say like "born on third"?
Thought he got a triple.
Yeah. Oh God.
What's the record? What it?
It's shit.
The haves have not a fucking clue.
Oh God. That's when Eddie was really doing the like
exactly. You got to put the hand up and do the Joycer.
All right, number 10. I'm going to go with the title track off a very, very underrated later album that I absolutely love. I still listen to it. Great album, really top to bottom, and that is Lightning Bolt. I love that album, and I think this song is terrific.
Is it by Tommy Thayer? When lightning bolt strikes. Nice. Number 10 is a very popular live track, and that is Corduroy.
Oh. Always go back and forth about that, whether that's my favorite Pearl Jam song or not. So good. So good. Number 11, we're going to go back to basics here, and you had this as your opening track, but I got it at number 11. That's Even Flow.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. My number 11, back to the basic openings album, and that I went with Black.
Ah, okay. I thought you were going to say you went with Back to the Stone Age.
Back to the Stone Age. Dun, 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 dun. I like it.
I like it. We'll slow it down a little bit here. Number 12, and that is Daughter from Versus.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yep.
12 for me is probably my favorite track off of Yield, and that is In Hiding.
Ah, so good. So good.
Whole album is top to bottom.
Yeah. The thing I like about a Pearl Jam set list, like we talked about this, and I think that's what makes it so cool about seeing them live. There's like no flow to it.
It's all over the place.
And that's what I love it. Like you're going crazy, you're singing along, and then he just slows it down and we'll just play, like you said, Black or something, like it's not, I think that's just, I love it. Number 13, we're going to go back to the new album, and that is the title track off of that, which is Dark Matter. I love that song. I think it's a nice kick-ass rock song.
Yeah. 13 for me. I went back to the new album.
Okay.
And I am going with Upper Hand. I fucking love that guitar on that as well.
It's great.
It's outro is just fantastic.
It's awesome. Yep. Excellent song. 14, I'm going back to Vitalogy, and Eddie was ahead of the curve here singing about vinyl records. Spin the Black Circle. Spin the Black Circle. Yeah, kind of very punkish, one of the fastest songs they've ever done, but I love it. I think it kicks ass. Vitalogy's really good album.
Yeah. All right, 14 for me. And it's the better of the two, I think, off of singles, and that is Breath. I would love if they sang that, but they don't. That's a rarity. They bring that out.
Yep. Number 15 for me, you already had this earlier in the set list, and that is Porch. Absolutely have to have this bad boy.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yep.
So all right. So 15 for me, and that's back to the original album, and that's Jeremy.
Hey.
Some reason he bit the recessed lady's breast.
I never got that lyric. What? I mean, I get
hurting.
I get it says like loosely based on a true story. Maybe it's fully based on a true story of the kid, but I was like, what the fuck are you talking about here, dude? Number 16, you picked a track off of this album, Backspacer, another very underrated album. Love this. I think it's great. Kind of a nice, kind of different vibe for the band. And I'm going with the first single off of that, I believe it was, and that's The Fixer. Love this song.
Frankie the Fixer?
Yeah, exactly.
And before we continue, Tom, and give you my 16, let's take a quick little break. And we're back, and I'm at 16. We still got to get up to 25, Tom. So I am going with the classic, and you know the crowd's going to start singing, and that's Elderly Women, the fucking longest title in alternative grunge / rock music titles.
When they all scream out, I just want to say hello, and the whole crowd just goes nuts.
Oh!
Yeah. Hello, how are you?
Barbarino. Jackie and Monticello.
Yeah, we don't do enough Red on here. It's so jerky. We gotta get Red back involved. Jackie and Monticello.
Wow. Put Red on. I'll talk to Red.
Oh, you mean this is Benny from the steam room?
Oh, you mean they're Froggy? Hello, how are you?
Hello, how are you? All right, 17. You already had this a couple songs before, and I think we both love this song. I don't know if it's our favorite off of Yield, but you had it, and that's In Hiding. That's my 17.
Oh, love it. Love it.
So good.
I'm in hiding. Telling you, touring band, that DVD, I've worn that thing out. I watched it constantly with Jimmy.
Yeah.
This is at the time, I think he lived with me then, and we'd have people over and stuff. We just watch that and ignore everybody. It was awesome. Number 17 for me is just the stupidest title, but it's a good song. Love Boat Captain.
Great song off a shit album.
That's a fucking great tune.
It is a good song. It really is.
Love Boat Captain.
Number 18, I'm going back to the new album. You had this earlier, and that is Waiting for Stevie Wonder. Which, by the way, that's actually who the Stevie is.
I believe you.
Yeah.
Yep. No, actually, I thought it was for fucking Stevie's life. Again, 18, maybe my favorite song by them. I don't know why I didn't put it in there, and it's similar to Switch 625 from Def Leppard, and that is Rearview Mirror.
Okay. Yep. All right, so this is my number 19, and this is actually going to be...
Can I just add one quick thing?
You can add anything you want.
I think that is the longest stretched out word in all of music history.
Oh, when he says rearview mirror. Yep.
Fucking cheesy. He held that apologize for like 3 verses.
Oh, yeah. The whole song is like that, even when he says rear view. Yeah, it's amazing. All right, number 19 for me, and this is actually going to be the last song before the encore, which means I have 6 songs as part of my encore.
What fuck?
If you've ever seen Pearl Jam, they do that, and they're doing that now on the Dark Matter tour.
No, I know, but it's just always so fucking weird. So
I know.
I went back to the normal stuff.
But number 19, you had this earlier, and I mentioned that it's arguably one of my all-time favorite Pearl Jam songs, and that is Corduroy.
Yeah, I know you love that song.
Oh, it's amazing. Yep.
All right. 19, I'm going back to the new album, and I'm going with Wreckage.
Wreckage. So good. Okay, so number 20. So now we're in the encore, and just like they started the set itself with Release and kind of something slow, they're going to come back from the encore with a song that builds up, and it's the only song I think I have off of the self-titled Avocado album, and that is Inside Job. I think that album is underrated. I'm not going to try to convince anybody that it's one of their best. I think it's got a lot of good songs on it. And I got to
give it more of a listen because
when
I listened to it, I was like, yuck.
I like it. Inside Job's a great song. It's really good.
All right. 20. I just think of Stonehill.
Okay.
And that is Leash.
Oh, such a great song.
Where at the end, we kept going, Fun Police.
Fun Police.
Fun
That's right.
Police.
Yep.
And Phil goes, where's the Fun Police?
Yep. That's a great song. Yep.
Elbow. Like, dude, there's no way you know what fucking Pearl Jam is.
No.
You just, hey, someone said Fun Police. Let's use that.
Elbow. 21, you had it earlier, and that is Rear View Mirror. So good. Yep.
That song is just incredible.
Yep.
All right, Tom. Not sure if you have this one on your list, but it's on mine. Wishlist.
So many different things I had to cut out. Wishlist is amazing. I love that. So good.
Yep.
Okay, 22 is the first and only cover that I have on my set list. And it's technically a cover because Pearl Jam didn't do it, but people in Pearl Jam were involved in it because it's a Mother Love Bone song.
Oh, I know.
And they used to play it. And it is Crown of Thorns, not Chloe Dancer / Crown of Thorns, just Crown of Thorns.
Yeah. That's why I don't like him doing it. I want the whole version.
I know. I missed the Chloe Dancer part too, but I love it. It sounds great.
Chloe Joe know better. Sounds like a little.
I love it.
It sounds a little Axel-ish.
Oh, that Mother Love Bone album is just
beautiful.
So good. So good.
All right. So 22 for me, Tom. My closing before the encores.
Okay.
And that is Better Man.
Okay. Nice.
To me, that's just a crowd, like,
yep.
When he does that little break, and
then the whole crowd singing along. Everybody's singing that. Yep. So 23 for me. You had this earlier, and that is State of Love and Trust.
Yeah, I know you love that.
Yep.
So good. 23, the first song. Coming back, the lights are out, and then I'll hear nice.
Okay.
Alive.
All right. Nice. 24 for me. The ultimate encore song where everybody can sing along, even though no one knows the words, including Eddie. And that is Yellow Ledbetter.
That's my 24 too.
Perfect. Okay. Which means I'm going to close out my Pearl Jam 25 song set list with Alive.
Wow.
Yep.
We
the big one.
A lot.
Oh, there was we could have done like a Metallica no repeat weekend and come up with a completely different 25 song set list, each of us.
My 25th, and I just love their version. Again, because of touring band. Yeah. And that is Keep On Rockin' in the Free World. I knew one of us were going to have that.
That's
one more kid that'll never go to school.
It's funny. There's so much stuff that both of us don't have.
You almost have to do like, okay, you got to take 3 from the new album. Exactly. You got to take at least 2 covers. You got to take from singles. You got to.
Yep. I didn't do that. I mean, I didn't take anything from Binaural because the album's terrible. I didn't take anything from Gigaton just because nothing was really good enough. That album's not bad. And I only took 1 from,
there were a couple albums I skipped.
Backspacer. I didn't take anything from Riot Act.
Yeah, there were a couple I skipped. I took Riot Act, but I didn't take Gigaton or Lightning
Bolt. Yep. Yeah.
And I don't think Avocado didn't take anything.
That's right. I took 1 from that. Yeah, their catalog is amazing. I'm interested to see what people are going to see here think here about this because I know we have some passionate Pearl Jam fans like me and Zeus, and then other people who are going to be like, but it's okay.
Yeah, there were some, I mean, obviously misses that I wanted to take. You run out of room. I'm just thinking of songs that I was thinking that I would take that maybe you didn't have either.
Well, yeah, I don't have Black. I don't have Jeremy. You know, like two huge ones.
I was going to take Once.
Yep.
Faithful.
Yep.
I don't think we didn't take that at all.
Nope.
Oceans, which I, for some reason I like. I think I'm the only one.
No, I like, it's not bad.
Yeah. And I can't think of the last one, but there's just, there was obviously stuff like you Spin the Black Circle, Not For You. I didn't take any of those.
Yep.
I kind of wanted to mix it up a little bit. But again, if I heard your songs, I'd be okay.
Oh, absolutely. Your set list could easily be my set list. I think the only song the only song that I'm really, really not crazy about is I Am Mine. I never really liked that one.
I love that.
Yeah.
Here's one. Thin Air, I almost grabbed.
It's okay. It's not bad. Yeah. Grievance is all right off of that.
Yeah.
But yeah, Binaural's definitely kind of a tough listen for the most part.
There's a lot of those that are like that.
Yeah.
But you know what? What I'm going to do and what we hope you do is that we're going to give the Pearl Jam discography a fucking spin. I'll put it on shuffle, listen to it for the next few days because I'm it's amazing, amazing catalog.
Yeah.
And if you get a chance, go try to catch them live. I'm telling you won't see the same set list.
Nope.
If you go any other different place. And they really, even if you join their live club, they have different things. You can go even on Spotify. There's playlists in there. Just all the covers playlist.
Yeah. It's amazing.
Just, from these couple albums, their playlist. Like they almost hit every song. You can get a live version. So it's not like Kiss where there's songs you'll never hear. You can never find live versions of.
Yep.
Pearl Jam's a great one. So we hope you like. Until next time, peace out, Girl Scout. Oh, you over here? Yeah, I'm over here now.
Zeus, it's me. I want to end the show now.
Jesus Christ, Tom. Jesus Christ. Let's end the show now while we got the muscle.